Okay guys, I really suck at intros, but you know what it is. Today, I'm showing you guys HHN Hollywood that I went to last weekend. This was honestly such a fun event, and I had a really great time compared to like other events that I've gone. For this year's event, the opening scare area was clown themed, and which was really cool because they were really trying to bring in Terrifier and a bunch of other things. So throughout the park, you'll see a lot of Art the Clown walking around and all that stuff. And we went opening weekend and we got express passes for this day, which really saved our lives, honestly. It was really packed, and we got inside the park about 7ish. So the first thing we decided to hit up right away was Terrifier. To access this, you're gonna walk all the way to the back through Harry Potter World, and you'll find the walkway down there. Walking through Harry Potter World, I was a little disappointed because I heard that there would be Death Eaters and other things walking around. In the past, they have had this area closed off, but since it was open, I thought, I heard that they were gonna feed into that. I didn't see any Death Eaters, but if you guys go and you see some, let me know. I'd love to go find them and check them out. So after you walk all the way through, you're going to start seeing signage and postages for the mazes. In the back, you're going to find Terrifier and Poltergeist. And considering how popular I knew Terrifier was going to be, and seeing stuff from Orlando, we decided to hit this maze up first. The wait was about 2 hours for general, but with the express, this was the longest wait we had, which was only 20 minutes. So yeah, it was really great. Highly recommend getting express.
Okay, just finished Terrifier. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. It was really good. Got wet, not gonna lie. They don't lie, you will get wet. But it was really good, the scares were good. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Any notes?
10 out of 10. It was really good. The finale at the end with all the white curtains.
Good.
So after Terrifier, we made our way to Poltergeist. And throughout this video, I'm not really going to show a whole lot of walkthroughs because I don't want to spoil it. I'm just going to kind of be giving you my reviews. If you do want a walkthrough video, let me know and I can make a separate video for that. Just no spoilers.
Just finished Poltergeist. Might have been a little better. Better than Terrifier. No. Critics says no. What makes it better than Terrifier?
It wasn't better than Terrifier.
Oh, not better than Terrifier.
They had a little bunch of black walls.
They did have a lot of black walls. Sorry. I thought it was pretty good though. Was scared though. There were some good scares in there. It's hot.
I pardon our usual content to bring you something really cool. So with your express ticket, you're able to get access to Super Mario World from 7 to 10 p.m. And this is what made it worth it for me, because I had never been to Super Mario World before, and I was just in awe of the building, the set designs, everything that they did create this world. A1, chef's kiss. Could not have been better. And I'm such a huge Mario fan that I was a little nerd. I got really excited about all the little things and interactive moments that you could have, which was really cool. I also, fun fact about Jasmine, I used to work at Universal Studios and I was there for about 5 or 6 years, and then I got furloughed because of pandemic. But this was the first time I had been back since being let go, or since COVID. And honestly, this was really fun. Definitely something you have to check out if you're getting express. Okay, back to our usual spooky content. After that, we did the Curse of Wyatt 6, and this is probably the one maze I'm going to show you a little bit of, because I'm also a huge WWE fan, and I'm not going to lie, I got a little emotional in this maze. Just knowing the history of the Wyatt 6, and especially Bray and following them for a long time, it honestly got to you as a fan. So if you are a really huge fan, this maze is going to be something really special for you. There are a lot of Easter eggs in this maze, which made it really cool as a fan to look for other wrestlers, look for anything that you can connect the WWE universe to. But Again, if you don't want to see spoilers for this maze, just kind of click through to the next part. But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people kind of talk bad about this maze, or they didn't understand. And I do think it takes a little bit of knowledge of the WWE universe to get this maze. But if you do have that knowledge, I think you're going to love it. You see a bunch of different WWE superstars, not only the Wyatt Six, but you do see Rhea Ripley, or a mannequin, I should say. You don't see them, but you see a mannequin of Rhea Ripley. You see Alexa Bliss. You see a bunch of different posters around of all the superstars. So CM Punk's posters up there, Gunther's posters up there, as well as Jey Uso. You'll see him in there, and you'll kind of see us get a little excited and start pointing at the stars and stuff like that. So I'm just going to kind of let you guys experience it, and I'm going to stop talking now. So enjoy the maze.
Rhea Ripley! Rhea Ripley! Oh! Yeet! Yeet! That's so cool!
Okay, so after Wyatt 6, we went to Five Nights at Freddy's, and this maze was also a lot of fun. I keep saying this, but I am a really huge fan of the Five Nights at Freddy's universe, and this maze was really special. I'm also going to show a little bit of this maze, so if you also don't want to see it, skip ahead, fast forward. This maze was not scary per se, but it did have really good animatronic things. It was really cool to like walk into the universe, and they also took pieces like from the movie. So if you saw the movie, you'll understand the maze, or if you know anything about the Five Nights at Freddy universe, you'll really love this maze. Again, it wasn't scary in any way, but just had really cool moments for fans to interact with the scenes, interact with the spaces, point out the characters. And yeah, so you'll start off walking through the restaurant, and then you'll go to the back security office area. They have the little vent, which is cool, and you'll see like shadows and stills of who could be in the vent, as well as see the training video that you'll see in the game or in the movie. It's in both. They have this really cool Foxy animatronic that runs out at you, and that maze was honestly killer. No pun intended. After that maze, we went and did the Terror Tram. That was all Blumhouse themed. And this one was a little bit different than what they've done in the past. So they started off with Megan, and then had the chainsaws start at you. They section off each movie into its own house, which was really cool and different to see. They started off with Black Phone 2, and that movie has not come out yet, so it's kind of like a teaser into what it could be. Then they transitioned into Insidious. This portion of it was, I had a stroke there. This portion of it was in the Bates Motel area, so where they have the motel doors and everything. That's where all the little scare actors were running out of. They had a lot of creepy music playing, so it started off with that Tiptoe. You know which one I'm talking about. Everyone knows. If you've seen Insidious, that Tiptoe song. And immediately it was like, hell no. Because that movie scared me as a kid. After that, it transitioned into The Exorcist, the newer one that came out. I hadn't seen this movie. I've only seen the original and Scary Movie 2. So this one was a little confusing for me, but it did have some good scares in there. After The Exorcist, they had The Purge. This one felt very similar to what they've done in the past with the Terror Tram, as well as with the opening ceremonies. I feel like The Purge has been their safety go-to for so long So not having it in the terror tram would have been a little weird. So it was nice to see them still keeping the purge and, allowing the fans to engage with that universe, if you will. They had them with a lot of LED lights, and that's pretty canon with the masks and everything. Throughout the whole maze, you'll kind of see tidbits of Megan come into the different areas. Since she's kind of like the MC for the maze, she'll make her way into all these different universes. If you've been on TikTok as actively as I have, this is where you'll see the really, really tall scare actor, the one that everyone's saying is Shaq doing a side quest. He's here, and he is freakishly tall. Sorry if you hear Chewy crying in the back. So here he is here. Again, I'm only 5 feet, and so to me, he was massive. He doesn't scare you, but he just kind of commands space and walks through the crowd. After that, they had the Blumhouse 15 maze, which was just like a mashup of all the movies that they've had. So there was the Death Day character guy, the little baby face guy, Megan, obviously, the Insidious demons, the Black Phone guy, and so on. And the terror tram was kind of cool. It was its usual, not really scary in my opinion, but it was more for like the effects and the different things that they can do in the back lot that really made it worth it. Definitely check it out if you have the opportunity to. After that, we did the Jason maze, and this maze, in my opinion, was the scariest. I was really, really scared in this maze, and there was a portion of the maze that had scare actors coming at you from left, right, and center non-stop. So when you thought you got through one scare, another one came out, and then another one came out. And after that, we did the Scarecrow maze that had a similar effect. The Scarecrow maze also operated in a similar way. The music in this one was really good. Obviously, Slash did the music for this maze, but it felt really great and original, I will say. This one also operated in that sense where they had a portion of the maze that had scares back to back to back to back. So just be prepared for that. When you are doing this maze, you are going to get scared. And I guess that's what you want, right? If you're going to HHN, you want to get scared. You want to feel the rush and everything. So I will say, overall, with the mazes, they did a really, really great job of keeping the audience on their toes and making sure you were entertained as well as scared. After the Scarecrow maze, we went to Monstruos 3, the Latin America folklore one. And this one was really good. I will say, like, being Mexican and seeing, like, all of the folklore that you grew up being scared of come to life in this way felt really original and really great to experience. They had, like, little ofrendas when you walked in, which kind of got, like, an eerie vibe. This maze in particular had some of the best effects in the maze, as well as, like, the animatronics, the makeup, the scene and set design was amazing. I don't want to show too much because it is a little gory, but just know it was really good. Now, the maze that did disappoint me the most was Fallout. I didn't really understand the maze. I also don't really know the universe, but it just felt flat. Like, the scares weren't there. It wasn't really scary. They did have one cool animatronic scene or effect scene, which was this bear that felt really cool, but other than that, this maze just didn't do it for me. After Fallout, we went to do the Chainsaw Man Pumpkin Chaos show that they have in the DreamWorks Theater. It was okay. It was cool for them to try something different and do something different, so I really appreciate that. And it was really cool to see them bring different forms of scary to the park as well as anime. Definitely something you should check out. So always at the end of the night, they do the closing ceremony where all the Chainsaw characters stop, and then they wait for the beat to drop, and then they run at you. This year, it was Art the Clown that was kind of conducting it, and was kind of giving these characters the go-ahead to start scaring everybody. That's a wrap on HHN Hollywood 2025. Thanks for watching, everybody.